What's up, people? Welcome to the Boom Boom Room. I'm your host, Ron Slade. And in the Boom Boom Room, we got a new addition to this thing. I reached in the bag and was able to dig deep enough where I can get my guy in. You know what I mean? This is this family. Also a dog. Had some good numbers, you know what I mean? Had a great opportunity to do something real special this year, but with the COVID-19, he was kind of stripped of that. So it's time for him to get ready to embark on a new journey and get ready to go to a new level and test his skill there and see how he goes against D1 competition. Number one point guard in the state. Top point guard in the South, all classifications. And really in the Boom Boom Room, we don't really sugarcoat. So I would have loved to see him go against anybody, especially when healthy. You know what I mean? This is especially when he got his step back. You got his bouncing the step back going into the senior year. I think we would have got to see something real special in that state tournament. But you know what I mean? That's stuff out of our control, out of his control. So with what he's been dealt, you know what I mean? I think he's did a terrific job. So let me play this video, and then we're gonna jump straight into it. Jump straight into this thing. Appreciate y'all coming into the Boom Boom Room. Let me pause for a second though. Let me get about. I know we get a couple more viewers in this. You know what I mean? So I ain't gonna rush it. You know what I mean? Because it's Sunday, we ain't got nothing to do. Everybody quarantining. You know what I mean? That's the first and foremost thing. You know what I mean? You can go get you some tea, go get you some boom boom juice. You know what I mean? But me, I'm gonna take my time with this thing. You know what I mean? Because for one, I want him to give this from his perspective. Now I ain't seen too many interviews with my guy. Well, you know what I mean? It's his perspective. You know what I mean? Come from a long legendary family. I'm part of that family. So we get to dial in and hear his perspective and see what his thoughts were during some of the process that he went through. So appreciate y'all joining in.
Good player on the court, good player off the court. How important is that to you?
Yeah, that's important to be smart in school and smart on the court.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, my honor to welcome in nephew Marcus Fitzgerald.
Number man trucks.
Only right.
This for money, dudes. This for money, dudes.
Mr. DJ, that's my song too, nigga. That's play the song here for no reason.
It's the superstar life, and I'm front page news. I'm ready to go for a swag. D-man too.
Got your juice ready, people.
This for money, dude. They say I'm honorary. They think I'm ratchet too, but I'm the seed of paper. I'm smoking you. Go for a swag. D-man too.
Just hold it. Let me bring my guy in, man. Lamar.
Yo, what's good?
What's up,
good,
man? What's up? What you think about the introduction, dog?
Nah, that was straight. That was straight.
That was solid.
I like the song.
See, now I wanted to bring my guy on with a little bit of, I see him promoting Lil Uzi and stuff, but he's a little old school vet. I couldn't really just get down with the ooze, you know what I mean? But, no knock to you. I know this your guy, you know what I mean? But let's dive straight into this thing, man. Straight into this thing. Let's talk about your journey. You know what I mean? You come from, you know the history of your family. For the viewers that's joining in, long history. I mean, not even just from your family, but the extended family, whether they come from Tennessee State University, South Nashville, East Nashville. It's all over. Talk a little bit about you and your love for the game before we even dive into that. Where did your love for the game start? You saw the clip a little earlier. How old were you in that clip?
That was third grade, so probably like 9.
Third grade.
Yeah. I mean, it started earlier than that. Like at Severe Park, I was like 4 or 5, so you know, I was playing up at the time, but it started right there. It was serious from the beginning.
Yeah. You look like you took it serious too. I'm gonna be real. Like a lot of guys at your age, you know, you could. I remember coming home from overseas and stuff, and you know, a lot of kids would be locked in on the video games. You can find you out there in the driveway trying to get busy. You know what I mean? So it was definitely in you. So let's talk about you getting ready to go to middle school. Take us through that middle school journey, man.
Okay, well, middle school, I'm gonna start 6th grade. 6th grade, I went to CPA, and I played with the middle school team, and that was a good experience, but it wasn't right for me at the time. So 7th grade, I was homeschooled. I left CPA. I was homeschooled that whole year. That's the year when I just decided to just put in work. I was working every day, all day, which is really nothing else to do. I mean,
right.
So I was just trying to get every day. And by the next year, I wanted to be able to prove myself, like this is where I belong. This is what I've been doing. Like let the work show. So, I mean, that was a long year, but I know I had a goal, so that I had to, put in the work. So 8th grade, I went to East Nashville, and I just had a mission from the beginning to end. Like it really wasn't that, because I love East that year, but it wasn't like okay, this is where I want to go. Like that was my goal. Right. It was like I wanted to come anywhere I went and prove it, and that was a good fit for me at the time. So I was locked in from August to the end of the school year. So I just wanted to show that this is who I am, man. I'm here.
Yeah, and so going in the East, I think you put the city on notice at that time. There's been a lot of young phenoms come up to the city and playing in public schools and have left a mark. And I think you definitely did that. At East, you had some 40 games, some 50 games, you pull it from deep. Talk about that experience. What did it feel like as far as being able to carry a team? And then this is in the boom boom room. Let me just say this: in the boom boom room, this is through the perspective of the eyes of who I'm interviewing, in my eyes. So, whatever is said, this is unfiltered. You know what I mean? This ain't the time to be modest or anything. Because if you be modest, I'm not gonna be modest. I'm gonna boast for you. Right. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? This is what this is, and this is a part of your maturation, I believe. You know what I mean? So, being able to talk about what you did, you know what I mean, the rewards you got from it, and how you felt during that process. So, 8th grade, you came in your own in a sense. It was always bubbling. And people always in, but man, you got to see Lamar, man. Lamar can shoot, this, that, and the other. But when you got the East and you came out your shell, you put a lot of stuff in perspective as far as being able to pass, which is, I think, is one of your best attributes. Scoring at will and carrying a team. Tell me what I know you had something to prove from the get-go when you got the East, but tell me a little bit about your process and your thinking, when you were dropping 40s and 50s and stuff.
I mean, I was just playing. I didn't really like set out, okay, I want to score like this amount of points or whatever. But I mean, if it was needed and I had to impose my will, like, okay, I know this is what I can do and I'm gonna do it every time. So if I feel like I can do it, I'm gonna do it. But it was like me attitude in a sense, because I love playing with my team. I'm a pass it if anything. So I just want to show that I'm a complete player at the time and then just do it, show my whole skill set.
Definitely. So when you first exploded, what was your high at East? And for the viewers, Scott Baker, you asked.
My high.
Hold on,
My
real
high.
quick. Hold on. He asked East High. At the time, East High became a high school again, but for a while it was a middle school here in Nashville. Before it was a high school again, so it went up and down. So we're talking about East Middle School at the time, Scott. What's up, Lex? So go ahead, Mark. What was your high at the time? Coming in at that year?
My high was 50. It was 50, yeah.
Now, Mark,
It was crazy.
Now,
It was
wait,
crazy.
wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now, you ain't just gonna let you gaze over that like, I mean, it was 50. And then like everybody just running around dropping 50. What kind of zone were you in? Did you come into that game thinking?
Yeah. I came in the game. That was one game that I came in the game. I was like, okay, I'm about to get to it. Like, because at the end of the game, I was like, okay, I thought I played good. I had like 35. I'm thinking in my head, I probably had like 35. I was like, nah, but I had 50. I was like, jeez. But then when I'm seeing like the videos of me like some of the buckets I don't even remember like scoring. Like most of them was like that, but some of them I don't even remember. Like I don't. Yeah. So I can't even. So that's what kind of zone I was in. Like it was crazy.
Now what was your mindset after that? Like it was, man, give me to high school. Like I'm looking for anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it was like that was just like I'm ready. Like because I never like had to like tell myself. I never told myself to like, okay, I'm the one. Like this is what I do. Like I never said that before then. But like after that, it was like, okay, I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to do this on any level. Like just coming like that. Like just I'm trying to go play varsity right now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's what it is. So getting ready to transition to high school. East, did y'all win the city championship at East?
No, we lost in the championship.
Who'd y'all lose to?
Thurgood Marshall. We lost the championship. It was live though. Yeah. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Craziest atmosphere you had been in to that point?
Yeah, definitely to that point. Yeah, just because I would say because I knew like people in the crowd, like most of the people, because I done been like in AAU games, which was crazy, but I didn't have that like connection with them, like feeling, like, but like in that game, I can look over and I see people I know and I can like feel their energy and like give it like vice versa. So that's why I say it's crazy.
Okay, now getting ready to go into high school. Before we go into that, let's talk about you played AAU for quite a while. At an early age, and was surrounded with some talent, man. That's in the league now. In college, you know what I mean. This is at a young age, and y'all kind of groomed and blossomed all together. So, what was that like being around that talent? And did you know at the time that was the type of talent you were around, like Marvin Bagley, Darius Garland, all these people, Jawan Carpenter? Did you know who you were around at this time?
Right. I mean, I knew it. They was my friends first, so like I knew I always was around them, like from a young age. So I knew like they was good. So, but I never thought this like to this day, like okay, like back then I wasn't thinking like okay, they about to be in the league and they about to be in the league in like 5 years. Like I ain't think like that. I was just like I knew they was real good, and that's why I looked up to, and that's who I wanted to be like. But I ain't think like, okay, I'm watching them, but they about to be playing with the people that I idolize, like LeBron. So I always leaned on them. Like they gave me advice going through everything they was going through at a young age, like being put on like a pedestal, and like they young, and the people was already looking up to them. So I just tried to get advice from them even then and to this day.
So you with some of the guys, notable guys, you still in contact with these guys? You guys still have good relationships?
Yeah. In fact, me and Darius all the time. Like he still, and still talk to Marvin. Who else? I mean, I talk to everybody that's in college that was on that 2018 team. Right. I still like look to my guys like John Petty, who played with them, Francis, Tiger. That's my guy. I just talked to him. All them guys.
And the people,
I still communicate with them.
to the viewers at this time, was this WACG that you were running with?
Yes, yeah. Dude.
So it was WACG, the younger team, man. Like this team's loaded talent-wise, man. Like it was ridiculous. To go back and look at the pictures, it's pretty remarkable to see all that talent be able to be on one team like it was, and for two,
right.
all of those kids to end up being successful and going on to college. So you were the young pup for this group.
Right.
Yeah, you were the young pup, so you were playing up, right?
Yeah, we was on the. Okay, my seventh grade year, I played 17 youth, but it was Darius wasn't playing. Darius had left, and Marvin wasn't playing. But it was me, Zion Harmon, John Petty, Desmond, Cambridge, and this was like my first time. I always play my age up. It was the first time we was playing 17 youth, so we was playing. Mitchell Robinson, he played for the Knicks. Billy Preston, he was in the league. Mm-hmm. I think he overseas, but Jared Vanderbilt, De'Aaron Fox, like people like that. I'm in 7th grade, so I'm going out there. I'm like, I'm not knowing, but I held my own. Right. But it was just crazy to see like I'm on the same floor as them, and then 2 years later, you realize, dang, that's who I used to play with, like, and then in the NBA, you watching them on TV, so it happened quick. Yeah.
That's interesting. So going into high school, first stop.
Okay. Yeah, first stop, Stratford.
Stratford. At the time, your grandfather was over there coaching, Big Mom, Coach Fitzgerald. So you walk into a situation where it's a resurrection in the sense of the football program. Basketball is on the same. About to be on the same terms with that, you know what I mean? They were one piece away. I think you were that piece. You team up with another friend of yours, Juwan Carpenter. Mm-hmm. Y'all get a lot of recognition. You know what I mean? Y'all got the city bubbling. What was that like? What were your expectations? Well, one, what was your expectations going into that situation? And two, I asked the second one out, but go ahead. What was your expectations coming into it?
For me, like, it was from my freshman year, so I wanted to, like, I always looked at the long goal. I wanted to, score 2,000 points, all that. Mm-hmm. Like, when the second, it's like something we played like together, and it was just we was thinking like, right. I couldn't wait for the season, and Juwan actually he left, so he left and went to Texas, and he left. He came back and tried to play, and we played one game together, and we both had 30. It was great. We both had like 30 feet, and then after that he was ruled eligible, so we didn't get to play together. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was my guy, and the rest of the season. It was good. It was a great experience, like, they're my guys. Right. And it helped learn a lot, like physicality, playing against, like, people, like, putting they senior best player on me and knowing that I wasn't, like, nowhere as physical as them. So that was tough. It was hard to get through at times, but it made me better at the end of the day.
So you come into a situation where you're already a marked man because one thing for sure, that 50 you dropped at East, that put the city on notice. So me, as a guy coming up as your peer, I can't wait to play against you. I'm like, he dropping 50. I want some of that notoriety. You know what I mean? So the second thing, did you feel any of that pressure with the target on your back early, first stepping into high school? Like some people get in, get their feet wet, and get their growth. But you come into a situation where it's automatic. Man, you go to the ball, then Juwan is out. Then, man, you got to get it. You got to carry it. What was that pressure like?
Yeah, so like eighth grade, I stepped in. It was kind of like the same pressure, but like I was like the big dog. So like it wasn't like people was. I mean, they was depending on me definitely, but I could impose my will way easier than like when I got to. So people like I'm gonna be a freshman, and people expected me to like impose my will the same way, like the same way I was in eighth grade. Like, but I'm trying to do that. But at the end of the day, I'm not like, my body wasn't ready for none of that. So it's like, cause like when I went to Pearl this year, we used to talk about like how I played in my freshman year and came over there. They was like, they used to talk and be like, yeah, Marcus about to come. He about to drop 40. He about to drop. Like, man, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Well, like for me, I'm thinking, okay, I'm just about to come in. I'm trying to get mine. I'm trying to win. I'm trying to, look good. I'm trying to look like I belong.
Yeah.
And they was expecting me. So it was like the expectation I had for myself and then other people was definitely pressure. And I ain't,
right.
It didn't match up at the time.
Well, that's one thing for sure, man. I think early on watching your career at Stratford, I used to always think, man, I wish I could get over there on the bench and be like, hey, man, block all that out, man. Just do you, like, you know what I mean? And then another thing is, like, everybody wanted you to score. Like, it's difficult to go average 20. But people want you as a freshman to come in and average 35. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all supposed to go to the state and everything. So I think you handled it well, man. I think you handled it well. Talk about the transfer. So you got ready to leave Stratford. Coach Fitzgerald left and went to Hillsborough. Went to Hillsborough.
Okay.
Talk about that. What went into that in your perspective?
Well, at the time, the reason I had went to Stratford in the first place was because of my granddad.
Right.
So, I mean, it makes sense because he's the coach. You got, football coach. You got gym access. You got all that. So it made sense. And then with Hillsborough, I mean, it made the same amount of sense for me to go. And because, I wanted to stay at Stratford because I knew yeah, Jawan's coming back. We about to be tough, but it just, made more sense where it's like, okay, we all in the same boat, like, we can go to school together, all that. So, but that summer, my next summer, going into my sophomore year, going to Hillsborough, I had tore my ACL and my meniscus, all that. I had tore all that. It was a tournament. It was a Peach Jam in Augusta. So I had, tore all that up. And I had tried to go back to the game because at that point my knees hurt really bad. Yeah. My knees hurt really bad. Anyway, because like the end of my freshman year, I didn't even get to finish. I didn't get to finish the year because my knees hurt bad. So I had always thought, okay, it's just a pain. Like it's gonna, I play through it all the time. But like it wasn't the same. And then my knee had swelled up. So I was like, man, I know something wrong at this point. So yeah, I had to set out from like when I got my surgery in August all the way till like the whole year when I was at Hillsborough. And then December came, and then I've been talking to like Darius and Corey, like my guys, like my brothers. Right. So they had been in my ear since freshman year. Like Darius, like, yeah, you need to come now, come out 8th grade. Like, I'm about to come, think about it, and then that happened. So at this point, I didn't play, so it's just like I made the decision to be like, okay, I'm gonna go play. I want to go play with him and play with my guys. So I went there. I wasn't eligible to play right away, like when I had first got to be at. So it was like February, and they was already in the state. I mean, they tournament and all that because they already like really good. So I just wanted to come, be a part of it. But I actually, ended up contributing like way more than I thought. In the state tournament, state championship game, all that. So it was a good feeling to, be in the situation and the Darius high school career, in the state.
So going into that, that was at the tail end of your sophomore year.
Right.
Tail end of your sophomore year. At this point, your family does a lot as far as helping inner city kids and inner city schools, and outside also with In Full Motion as far as ACT prep and things of that nature. Tell me when you found out that it was that important, or did you always know? You know what I mean? How important it was as far as your grades.
I always knew.
Grades in ACT.
I always knew because I was doing the prep. I was in prep. I was like in third grade, so I didn't even know what was going on. So I always knew it was serious. So yeah, I always knew it was serious. And they always used to stress on me like doing it. Like the earlier you start, the earlier you start taking the test and stuff, it'll be easier. So I wanted to get it over with, so I didn't have to go no more.
That was very true. I wish they would have started third grade for us, because I got to Oak Hill, man, and it was. I think I jumped up there with a 1.6 or 1.2 or something crazy. And I had to go to summer school. I had to get my GPA all the way up. You know what I mean? But you with a good understanding about that. Like you saw in the video earlier, how important you said school was. You know what I mean? As far as being off the court and on the court, being compatible with each other. So I think that's big time, man. Salute Miss Nancy on this thing. What's up? What's up, Miss Nancy? Okay, so yeah. So you transfer to BA. You go from Stratford to Hillsborough, and for the viewers that got it misunderstood, you never played for Hillsborough.
Right. No, I never got to play.
Right. So you left there and went to BA, got healthy, got to get a state championship, made the all tournament team.
Right.
Coming off of an injury. So how was your body feeling? And tell me what your mental thought was when you were doing the rehab. Because I know I tore my ACL after having a big year, and then coming back my junior year in college and tearing my ACL. It was difficult. You know what I mean? The mental part was the most difficult for me. Tell me, what was it? What was that process like for you?
When I was going through rehab, I was just bad. It was like, I'm never gonna be this same. I ain't gonna be this. I ain't gonna be that. Like, so that just made me work like 10 times to even like get back, like to even close to where I was. Like, cause I'm the type I want to dunk. I was close to dunking at the time. Then I tear my ACL there. So I'm like, dang, I ain't never gonna be able to do that. Cause I hear all of like the horror stories from ACL. Like, you see like people tear it and never be the same. So I'm like, damn. So I was just worried at the end of the day, like more than anything. It's like, am I ever gonna be like the way, I could be?
Right. Now, was there any point in there that you looked at it and you definitely wanted to get out there? Was it any point that you felt like you were rushing yourself back, like you should wait a little more?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I feel like I did. I feel like I did rush myself back, like even like playing like in the state tournament. Cause like after that AAU year, I was never like, I didn't even, cause I feel like if I would have took my time and did like just waited, just not played, cause I was so ready to play, like
right.
It was but if I would just like waited and like not played, like I would have like my AAU year would have been different, like because I was hurt basically the whole summer, so. I was never like one game I feel okay. This game I need swell up, so it was just like up and down.
And I think that's for the younger guys listening, man. I think that's a huge part. Being patient, you know what I mean. Being patient and letting your body heal, listening to your body, and knowing that you itching to get back out there, but imagine what a little bit of help will do. You know what I mean. Imagine you going in that summer not playing the state championship game, but you know what I mean, getting into the summer and totally different experience. But it is what it is. Let's talk about that summer getting ready to go into your junior year with Brentwood Academy. Now Darius is gone. There's more pressure on you. Talk about how that AAU season went leading into BA.
That AAU season was still lit though. Like it was live. Because I played, Bradville, them I had some killers. Them was killers. Caleb Love, North Carolina, Cameron Fletcher, Kentucky. So they was my guy. They was because I knew they had my back. So it wasn't that much pressure on me because I was the point guard. So I knew they was gonna go regardless. Yeah. So that AAU season, we made Peach Jam and Cam got hurt, but we was 10-3 all the sessions. So we was running the table, but Cam got hurt in Peach Jam, so we didn't have him. So we lost early, something like that. But we should have been the peach jam team. There's no doubt about it. But we got lost early, and it just went like that. But it was a great experience. Like I love the guys to this day. Love Brad Bill, all that.
Yeah. So you went to Brad Bill. Tell me the difference you think you got to see between playing with WACG, which played a national schedule, AAU schedule, versus Bradley Bill. What was your difference? What was your takeaways from that?
I mean, I don't think it was really that much of a difference because WACG and Brad Bill both, they both played. They both top dogs. Like we went to the same tournament. Like we seen WACG, like we played WACG, all that. So and that was we played WACG. It was live, all that. So the difference is I just probably learned how to play like be like the point guard. Like that's why I first started being true point guard with people that I'm running the table and I ain't really because I probably wanted to be on the wing sometimes, but I had to, I'm the one that's handling the ball at the time.
Control the show.
Just being a general with them because they score, they gonna score. So I'm just learning how to play with them and getting them shots and just becoming more of a complete player.
Right, and that's big time, man. So you get ready to go in the Brentwood Academy. That's junior year. Yeah. You get a full year. You focused on getting back to the state championship, I would suppose. That was going to be a big time thing, especially with Darius being gone. The eye was going to be on you and your other teammates. Mm-hmm. Tell me, did you feel any pressure? And tell me what the difference was between playing public and private. From your first year at Stratford to at this point, your junior year going in the BA.
I feel it's definitely private school is more structured, especially from a defense standpoint and from the schedule, what you got to do, your responsibility, all that. It's just you gotta. That they taught me responsibility, for real, because you always held accountable for something more than being at a public school where you can get away with more stuff and. Just because you the one, you good. Yeah. It don't you get that slide by, but you good. I was good at BA. And that didn't work. I didn't get to get out of stuff. So it just taught me how to work hard consistently, and I became stronger. All that and Coach Newby helped me with that definitely. It just turned me into me wanting to play defense and being able to be okay, I'm sitting, I can sit on anybody. Mm-hmm. So it just helped my mental more than anything.
And that's good. I think that was big time. So how did your junior year end for you at Brentwood Academy?
I feel like my junior year was good. It was. I played with Randy Brady. Mm-hmm. He top of the country. All them guys was real good, and we made it all the way to. We lost in the state championship to Brian Chris and Kennedy Chandler. That's my guy too. But yeah, we lost to them, which I feel like we should have won. But how that go. Yeah. But yeah, but it was a good game, and yeah.
And let me say, if you don't get injured in that game,
right,
I think that game is a totally different outcome for you guys. I think you were at this time you were able to harness your energy and focus it in a different way than being hyped about scoring. I think at this point, this is me from outside looking in. I think you were more honed in on what we got to do to win. You know what I mean? If it's me setting the table, if it's me, I got to go get a bucket. Yeah. If I got to get a defensive stop, because you got hurt in that game and you came back in.
Right.
You came back in and played that game where you could have sat out.
Right.
What made you come back in and play in that game?
Because I feel so strong that the time from beginning of the game to halftime, okay, we got this, we about to win. Mm-hmm. So I knew I was gonna do anything for us to get the W. So I feel if I sat out, then it feel like I was giving up, but I just had to come back in and try to play.
Yeah, and that was commendable, man. That showed me a lot. That showed me a lot in you, and in your growth. So that year goes by. Going to the AU, going back with Bradley Bill after that season. Talk to me.
I didn't go back to Bradleyville. It just wasn't, two different directions. But I played for Georgia Stars, which they still UIBL. I played with Georgia Stars, and I was dealing with, my groin was, I pulled it. Sometimes I pulled it, so it bothered me throughout the whole thing. I never to get it better, and then tried to play. I just played on it throughout the whole thing. So I actually didn't really get well until the end of the summer, July, because I was just I ain't gonna look good playing on it, so I might as well, just try to get it better.
Right. So getting ready to go after the AAU season, you're getting ready to go to Pearl Cone.
Right.
Now, for the viewers that's in the Boom Boom Room with your host Ron Slayer and we're here with Marcus Fitzgerald Jr. A lot of people perception is your pops, who's my brother, Marcus Fitzgerald Sr. He's the puppet master behind you saying, nah, we're finna pull him out of here, you finna go over here. Nah, matter of fact, you finna go over here. Nah, this ain't working. Now let's move him over here. Talk about the decision-making process, especially after leaving Stratford, which is understandable. If Coach Fitzgerald is leaving, I'm leaving. If I would have been at Pearl and Coach Fitzgerald left Pearl, guess what? Me, John Henderson, Buck, Gates, T.R., the whole mob would have left. You know what I mean? 30% of the school would have left. So, but after that, he was planted at Hillsborough and was fine with it. And talk about your decision-making to leave BA and go to Pearl Cone.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really know any of them before I went. Mm-hmm. So I had heard they were good, because they went to the state and they got a good coach and good players. So I had heard they was good, but I just at the end of the day, because I was like, okay, I could go back to Hillsborough, but they probably wouldn't have, went through on the me being eligible level and all that. Yeah. So I just wanted to go somewhere where I can, play and then in my high school career having fun as winning through at the same time. Right.
And what people also should know is
it was at the end of the day it was my decision because I could have, because if I wanted to go to Pearl so bad, I didn't know if I was gonna be able to play or not. Mm-hmm. So if I would have went and then they said I could play, I would have just been at the school. So I had to think about the school part and how I wanted to go.
Mm-hmm. And what people don't know, you're a West Nashville baby. You know what I mean? That is right. Pearl, that is home. That community is your home. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, you in a sense you went back home.
Right.
Talk about going into that,
but even without somewhere I could just feel comfortable, even without basketball. Even if I wasn't gonna be able to play, I knew I'm going down the street to my grandma's house, to where my mom and them at. So it's I knew I was gonna be straight, regardless of me playing basketball or not.
Right. And I know for sure coming into a new situation where you don't know people could be a little rocky. You know what I mean? Nobody's saying any of this transition went smoothly or anything, but the finished product, y'all were always in contention to win something. You know what I mean? And this year, going into Pearl Cone, y'all had the city buzzing. You know what I mean? You guys, along with Cane Ridge, Hillsborough also. So it was a shift in a sense from private school to public, and public getting the dominant D1 guys, good teams, packed the gym, exciting to watch.
Right.
Y'all were part of that transformation to where it was in public school. Talk about that atmosphere, which I know totally. BA, salute to them. Student section, crazy, great. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But it's a difference between playing in BA and playing in that cage over at Pearl Cone. You know what I mean? Talk about what that felt like when you first took the court.
Yeah, my livest game at BA was against Stratford at Lipscomb. That's the best game I ever played in. To this point in my verse, Stratford and brother Jawan. So it was crazy. It was crazy. So that atmosphere, I was like, man. Growing up, I always used to, go to, public school games and all my people's playing. So I never really got Stratford. I did, but I never really got to like experience it like at a level where I'm the one like I'm dominant and they all for me. So at that point, Pearl is just was different. Like, cause you get people like they gonna run on the floor. I'm talking to the crowd, like all that. It's just different than with a private school. But it's not saying that private school's not like exciting or nothing like that. It's just it's a different like interaction with everything. Like everything's different. It's like two different things.
And a
like,
lot of it is the culture. Let's be honest.
Right.
It's a different culture. You know what I mean? Like you said, you grow up watching this. You know what I mean? You got to see this. You got to sit in your granddad's house and look at the old film of a dunk take place and it's like a rucker. Everybody running on the court, football players, and it's like it's wild. You know what I mean? And there's no other atmosphere like that.
Facts. It's not.
So y'all had a great team at Pearl. Wu, Quan, all the guys, Coach Cole. Like y'all had a really good team, man, and an opportunity to do something special. Y'all ran the table. Got the sub-state, handle business. Once you got to sub-state, next up was a state championship. So take me through that process of thinking, man, we get to the state. We probably got to see Wooddale. Let's lock up. Let's get to it. And then all of a sudden, the pandemic hits. What's y'all thought process, man?
Man, from the beginning, Coach Cole is we was talking about state championship from August to like that's all we was talking about. So we was outside running from August like all the way to November. So we just put in like a different work. Like he instilled that because like we wasn't gonna get there if we didn't work like no other team. So we just tried to mimic him and how hard that he worked for us and get there that way.
Right.
So we got there. That's all we have been talking about. Like we knew we was gonna get there. We knew we was about to win. We knew all that. So when you get there, you can't even play. Like it just hurt. Like because we was chatting with Southside, Wooddale, all that. Like that's who we wanted to see because they was supposed to be good. So we just wanted to see that. But I didn't win.
Yeah. So, great question by Alex Renfro. He wants to know how important it was for the support that you had from your parents and family in the public-private, split that you had going. What did it mean? What did it mean to you?
Right.
You know what I mean? To get that love from the community once you got over to Pearl versus when you were in private school. What did that mean to you? You know what I mean? Because we always get to hear about parents like, we're going to support this, that, and the other, but it's a little different when you get to see it. What did that mean to you, Mark?
I mean, it's different. It's different. Like, because me, when I'm coming from, I'm coming from the city, and then you go into a private school, it's not really the same support as from where you from the city to like you going to the private school. But it's not that I'm trying to leave or do anything like that. It's just it's different because you playing here, you playing at far out places. So I understand like people can't get to the games as much as me at a public school, and they can just down the street they can come. So that's understandable. Like it's gonna be different support. So you just gotta like at private school lean more on like your family because they the ones that's gonna have to back like public, private, it don't matter. So lean on them more at a private school because you gotta have some type of support as long with the fans that you made and the people that support you at the private school, just your family, and that's all gonna tie together. As a public school, you got people that you don't even know, but from seeing them out and that they gonna rock with you like the same way your family is.
So let me ask you another question before we get ready to talk about your journey to TSU. I remember playing at Pearl and it being crazy as far as your grandmother, my mom, Andre mama, the classmates, everything, heckling the referees, you know what I mean? Come on, Slay, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Boy, sit down, this, that, you know what I mean? Tell me, because I know I've been to a game, and I've seen your dad, you know what I mean? And Marcus is right there on the court going bananas, and so are other fathers, just like it was during our era, you know what I mean? Me, I was able to tune it out, you know what I mean, and lock in on the game.
Right.
Tell me from your perspective, how much of that did you hear, and did it affect any of your game?
I didn't really hear it as much as when I was early in my career. I didn't really hear like that much this shit. I mean, you got my mama, Miss Nisha, she just says,
she just commented, yep.
Woo Dad, like all them was crazy. Like that's the most I've seen fan interaction and like support like throughout my whole career. So like all them just was supporting like crazy. So really, I didn't really get to pay attention to my dad as much, which helped.
Yeah.
Like with everybody else interacting with you and supporting you and streaming for you.
So in some sectors, early on in your career, would be just your dad acting like it, but now you back in Pearl and it's everybody. You really can't even hear him. You're like, where is he? You know what I mean? So I already know. Yeah, and tell me, man, as far as the TSU commitment, this is a HBCU wave that's coming through. Salute Shay. What up, Shay? It's an HBCU wave. I gotta give my girl some love. She might come on here and sing. I might get on here to sing soon. You know what I mean? But this HBCU wave that's taking place right now. You got a lot of kids, highly touted prospects, can go to high D1 schools, mid-major D1 schools, but are choosing, and a lot of them saying it. You know what I mean? You were one of the ones that followed through with it. You know what I mean? And said, I'm going to go this direction. And knowing the target that's going to be on your back, knowing the obstacles that you're up against, you know what I mean, as far as not having the biggest spotlight on you, but trying to get that light. What came into that decision for you to go to TSU? What brought that about?
Like Coach Penny, like anywhere you've been at, they recruited me hard. And so look, I've been knowing Coach Penny my whole life, so that's somebody who mentored me. Like my coaches always gave advice, all that. So the fact when I could actually get to the point in my life where I can go play for him in college, like it's just you got to go somewhere where you feel love, you feel needed. So at the end of the day, I just went when Coach Penny he got my best interest, and we gonna rock out like that. Like it wasn't a fact, because I could always think about I need to go to this big school, or I ain't gonna get there if I don't go here. It's just, I mean, anywhere you go, if you like that, they're gonna come find you. So, and especially going to somewhere where he put his trust in me, and my team, great teammates, all of them, they love me, I love them. So it came to the fact where I want to go and where I was needed.
Right. So you walking into this situation, and I'm sure you know the history of TSU. I grew up there as a ball boy. You know what I mean? Remember Darryl Wilson. I know you're going to break some of his records. Tim Horton, Carlos Rogers, Anthony Mason, the Truck Bryan. The list goes on and on. You know what I'm saying? And you got guys where Coach Penny has come in and brought a new fresh air into it. So not only is the basketball popping, but the culture around Tennessee State is live and popping. So you get to walk into that in the Gentry Center and hopefully pack it out and deliver, which is an atmosphere like Pearl Cone times 2, times 3. You know what I mean? You got the band rocking, you got all that rocking. My question to you is, what are your expectations walking into that situation? Like, what do you plan on bringing to Tennessee State University basketball? Because you got to see them play this year. What do you think you can bring to that?
Man, I'm just trying to add on to what they already had because it was crazy. Like, the atmosphere was crazy. Like, it was like I'm going to watch anybody else play at an HBCU. So, like, with your own people, it's different. Like, that's what people like. People my age, kids my age, they want to go to big schools, but they ain't. I'm trying to like, you don't gotta go. You don't have to go. You go where they want you, of course. But I'm saying like, it don't have. That's not the end all be all. If they want you here, but they need you here. Like you gonna get the same love, you gonna get the same energy. Exactly. Like just adding home to somewhere that you feel like it's home, and you see it's around like your people. So like when people say that, like when athletes my age say that HBCU, yeah, but it's real. Like it ain't just like talking about it. Like once you see it, you gonna feel the love, and you gonna feel the same way you feel at any other school.
Now let me ask you this: more serious note, Tennessee State University. A lot of the culture that is there is historically black college or university. You got the social life, you know what I mean, at TSU, that you can get at any campus, first and foremost, but even more so, I believe at HBCU because you blend so quickly, you know what I mean, this is what you come from, so, and it's easy to get involved with different things. How do you keep your focus and your teammates also without falling down that rabbit hole, you know what I mean? Like, I know you're a good kid, you know what I mean? Humble kid, but humble young man, excuse my bad saying kid. But it's different obstacles that's gonna be placed in front of you. How do you keep your focus knowing that you got a goal to get to, and just as much as it's team, it's an individual competition also. So how do you stay focused on that, and how important is that to you not to get caught up in any bullshit, if we're just being honest?
Yeah, I mean, just keeping the same goal that I've been having since I was little. Like, I've been like from people like you and all my coaches and all the people who have done training. It's like you can be there, you can do all this other stuff, but you're gonna be regular. You're gonna be you're gonna be mad at you wanted to get.
Right.
But it's your fault because you wanted to be over here and be all over the place, but when you should have been, focused on what you want to get to. So I mean, it's not bad if you want to do all that, but you can't. At the end of the day, you can't get mad that you didn't reach your goal because you didn't you just gonna be mediocre. So that's why I just keep it in the back of my head. Like at all times, I say, okay, I can do this, I can go do that, but I ain't trying to. In the long run, I ain't trying to be like, dang, I should have been in the gym, or I should have been focused, I should have just chilled. I ain't trying to have no regrets on why I didn't get to somewhere I wanted to get.
And with you coming into college now, they have a new thing where people are getting paid for their image and likeness. Soon to come all the way into effect. How important is it for your image, for you to keep up your image, and you knowing that, you are part of a team, but at the same time, you're a brand also. You know what I mean? So how important is that for you to watch your image and, be thoughtful about the things that you say, the things you tweet or post, you know what I mean? How important is that for you?
It's very important. I've been even before I even thought I had an image or none of that. I always, and just in case I got one, I'm gonna keep it clean, because most of my friends, they do stuff and they still my guys, but they know when, or I'm gonna tell them I can't, or if you're doing this, I can't do that.
Mhm.
I can't rock with you when you're doing that, but we still the same. It's still the same love.
Right.
So just to keep it like, just in case, like one day somebody stumbles across me, it might be between me and somebody else. And
Mhm.
we both like that.
Yeah.
But they doing something. I don't wanna,
Mhm.
give myself like no disservice and none of that. So they see me, I'm clean. He do the right stuff, but he still has fun. He the same person,
Right.
but smooth instead of somebody else. That because if it's the same, I want to give myself like the advantage.
Yeah, and that's exactly how it's that thin line that you know what I mean. There can be that difference. You know what I mean. Like you said, y'all both on the same equal level, but then they start to peel back layers to see, man, what happened with this, what happened with that, you know, and that's different, and that come back and haunt you in the long run. But man, I think you're on to doing something really, really special. You know what I mean for the city and Tennessee State University, along with your other teammates. You know what I mean? They got something good. I do think they're one piece away, and I believe that you are that piece. Tell me as much about your game that I already know. What is your biggest, to you, what is your biggest quality, your greatest quality as a player? What do you believe that is?
Probably like playmaking, like be able to conform to whatever we need at the time. So like being a general the whole game. If I know my man, the past 5 games he done going crazy. He done hit 8 threes each game. Like he going nuts. I'm gonna keep not having the fact of okay, I need to score, or like if he doing the thing, I'm gonna keep giving it to him. And the fact of me knowing in my head that I got to mismatch this game, or I'm going crazy or running them off. Like I can get a bucket anytime to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So just like having the tools to do anything, like pass, shoot, all of that.
Yeah. And then with you trading, with you transferring from all these schools and whatnot,
Right.
the constant, I believe, was your grades. You guys ended up getting a 22 on the ACT, 3.6 grade point average. Like that's pretty good, man. Stay on that same page, and that's the constant. So I think what coaches and people and scouts and everything look at is a guy that's consistent, regardless if it's off the court, on the court. We get a consistent guy. The lights don't cut on, and we get somebody totally different that we ain't seen. Like we get them Marcus out here trying to bounce the ball off his head to score. No, that ain't what we're looking for. You know what I mean? So I think your consistency, man, that's big time for you. Before I let you go and get out of here, talk about the influential people in your life and what you expect. Do you feel the love from the community as far as you being Nashville's own, you going to Nashville State School? Like, do you feel the love? Do you feel the bubbling, the hype around it, getting ready to go into TSU for this year?
Yeah, like I feel like I still haven't, win it over, but because people still, I guess they still think TSU is just a school down the street just because y'all here, but nah, it ain't that. So like eventually, they gonna see it, and then it might be too late, it might not, but they gonna see the transformation that we doing, and like. I'm always welcome for people to come support like on the back end now, but I rather now.
Right.
And like the influential people, my granddad, my dad, you, Jamal, Richardson, everybody, Coach Marcus, everybody's just been in my corner from the beginning. Like all of them just have my back through everything. Ups and downs, all that. So that's what you got to start. When they support you, you really, everybody else is cool, but when the people that got your back support you, everybody else just, you want them, but it ain't something you need to be done.
Right. And I think that's the key thing, man. You stay grounded. You got a foundation around you. Lean on that foundation. And one thing for sure, man, the more and more you accomplish, the smaller your circle gonna get. You know what I mean? And that's a good thing. You know what I mean? That's on all levels. That's from NFL pros, NBA, Major League Baseball, whatever it may be, man. Your end goal is to be a guy to be able to play this for some money. You know what I mean? And a pro is a pro, regardless of whatever level. So, you know what I mean? Continue doing that. Before we get out of here, you know I got to hit it. I know what the people want. I got to give the people what they need. I got to give them what they need because your daddy just got on here. And I'm going to get on him about this when I get off air.
I seen what he said. I seen what he said, but I just...
And I know, you know, I know how to ignore him, so he ain't talking about nothing. But now that we're at the end of this thing, let's talk about it. Pearl Cone. Okay. Do you feel, I know you should feel, you know what I mean? So I'm not going to ask that. Let's go spot for spot. Your Pearl Cone team versus our team. I think our team.
Let's go spot for spot.
Let's go spot for spot. All right. At the center spot, we had John Henderson. Who was y'all center?
Who was our center? I guess I don't even know. Tyrone wasn't even our center.
So this is the tough part. This is the tough part.
So I'm gonna ask you: should I put Tyrone as our center, or
you can put whoever
he did play center.
You can put whoever you want to put right there at center. All I'm saying is their matchup is John Henderson. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Now John Henderson averaged 18 to 16.
Tyrone.
Okay. Tyrone and Big John matchup. So we got 6'8", 265, 270 versus Tyrone 6'5", 6'6", 190. How big is Tyrone? Somewhere around there.
All right.
Okay. Next spot, we go to the 4 spot. I'm gonna take me at the 4.
Okay.
Who y'all putting at the 4? Who are you matching up with me against at the 4? Uh-oh. Now hold on. Your Coach Cole is on here. So
yeah, Coach Cole on here.
Okay. All right. Cole, you can weigh in on this too. This is just us talking in the boom boom.
Yeah. I'm gonna need him. I'm gonna need him at the 4 with you. Probably Quan.
It's nice. That's nice.
Probably Quan.
That's a pretty good matchup. I like that matchup. I ain't mad at that matchup. At the 3.
Yeah.
At the 3, we got BT Warren.
Okay.
BT about 6'3", super athletic. That's at our 3. Muscular, you know what I mean? Nice build. Who y'all putting at the 3 on him?
Okay.
Y'all, hold on before you go.
No. Listen.
Okay, go.
Probably me.
Okay.
Probably me.
Fine. So you at the 3 versus
I feel
BT.
like that'll be me.
Okay. So at the 2 versus Andre Starr.
Mm-hmm.
Who y'all got matching up at the 2?
Damian Allen. Because Andre, he can, you know, he's shooting, but Damian, we gonna put Damian on. We're gonna put Damian on him because we always put Damian on the shooter or somebody who can, you know, score. So we're gonna put Damian on him.
Okay. At the 1.
I feel like this is y'all week.
Versus Terry Reynolds.
Oh, no, wait.
He played on our team. I don't know what you want me to say. He played on our team. I don't know what you want me to say.
Switch. I got Terry. I didn't know you fucking say.
See, this is what I'm saying.
I got Terry. Switch. So you try to keep that a secret.
That's why I went back.
With your face straight.
It's a strategy. It's a strategy to this thing, man. That's why I went backwards. Because I knew you would have tried to put yourself at the point.
Yeah.
No.
I got Terry. We're gonna put Damian on BT.
Hey man, listen man. I think it'll be great. That'd be a great matchup, man. I think the city would love that. Look, I'm smiling. Yeah. You better be Penny. You know what I mean? You're getting a good one. You're getting a good one, man. So I just want, first and foremost, man, to say I'm proud of you, dog. Man, I think you handled all things that got thrown at you through the injuries, through the growing pains, through transferring schools. And what I think people fail to realize, man, is the perspective from you. You know what I mean? A lot of people, we don't get to hear from you. And we take it from, we'll get a version from Marcus or, you know what I mean, somebody else, or we'll get naysayers talking, but it's nothing like getting it from the horse's mouth. You know what I mean? And I think you handled it the way you should, and I expect more things out of you, you know what I mean? Especially with you being as humble as you are. But along with that humbleness, you can throw some cockiness in that thing too. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Right.
You know I mean? You passed that. You passed that level now. You know what I mean? To where you ain't got to watch what you say on the court because you do the work. I've been saying since you were little, you've been doing the work, man. So now it's time to reap what you sow, and you put a lot of work in. So it's time to go get it, man. You know what I mean? So you step on that campus, dog. You go to work. And I say this to you all the time, so this ain't me talking for the camera or anything, you know what I mean?
Right.
You go out there, man, you own it, you know what I mean? Remember, it's a team game, but it's an individual battle, man, and you have what it takes, man, to get to that next level. You made it to this level. It took a minute, it seemed like, because you always been playing up. But it took a minute to get to this level. Everybody else done ran off and left you and everything. So spotlight's on you, man, and go out there and shine, dog. Anything you got for the people before we get out of here?
Just want to thank everybody, tuning in, all that, and everybody who supported me from beginning to end, and everybody who's starting to support me now. Just keep it going. We're trying to do something special, at TSU, Coach Penny, all my teammates, and we're just trying to get this HBCU on the level with top major D1s. So just appreciate y'all.
And real quick before you go, man, does Big Ma, your granddaddy, tell you that his TSU spirit and his player is gonna overshadow you, or you got to go in there and fill his shoes? Cause he think he was cold, man. I'm gonna tell him. I know you finna kill his little stature that he got going on. I know you finna take Big Ma down through that.
Yeah. I'm trying to probably overshadow that.
That is. One matchup that you can look forward to, or two matchups.
Like
this coming up season. If you could plan the schedule, who would you most definitely want Coach Collins to put on the schedule that you would play? What school?
That we don't already have.
Yeah, that you already have. Even ones that you're looking forward to.
Okay, well I'm gonna do ones I'm looking forward to is Texas Tech with Jay Ramsey and Namari Burnett, and that's Namari. That's my guy.
Okay.
I want that matchup. That's the one we already got, so I'm waiting for that. And
that's gonna be big.
If we don't have, probably Auburn.
Yeah, a lot of guys you rock with down there.
Yeah. Just my matchup. I want Auburn because I feel like the first time I got a taste of what they got. It wasn't. I wasn't all the way right. So I want.
You want to see that again? That's all right.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's my man. His dad. That's my guy, man. It's been my guy for a long time. Oh, cool. Yeah. That's my dog. Let's end off with, what would it feel and mean to you to be able to play against a Vanderbilt or University of Tennessee or University of Memphis?
Oh yeah, that's to be the most. We want I want to play hard, and I wish they was it makes sense for us all to play I don't see this season. I want to play UT or Memphis because we already played Vandy, so I want to play UT and Memphis, and then because it's just we all in the state, it's just good for the state. We all got hoopers it ain't like they playing us or we playing them. Like
this about
like we gonna go at it. So I feel like it'd be good for us to play both of them.
That's big time, man. I appreciate you. Salute you, man. Salute to the family, man. All love. I'll be seeing you in the gym soon, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right.
Dog. Yep. Hey, man, that's a little Marcus Fitzgerald Jr., man. A great interview, man. My guy. You know what? Looking forward to seeing what he does and brings to Tennessee State University. Penny got some special things going on over there, man, and he's a part of it. You know what I mean? And as a city, we got to rally behind that, man. You know what I mean? And I'm you see behind me, I'm orange and white to the death of me. You know what I mean? But I got big blue ties, man, and I'm definitely over there with the big blue rising, man. So salute to them, and whatever I can do to help them out, you know, I'm all for it, man. That's my guy, man. Before we get out of here, man, don't forget, go subscribe to the YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Show a little love for your boy. Show a little love for your boy. You know, and let me show you what that look like. Boom. Go to the channel, subscribe. Go catch up on all the interviews that you may have missed. Shamika Holtzclaw, Ashley Robinson, John Henderson, Ramon Foster. List goes, Alexis Hornbuckle. List goes on and on. The list is getting bigger. It's getting bigger, people. And I got an even bigger lineup for you. That's what you don't know. So look forward to getting Drew Maddox, Dane Bradshaw, Admiral Schofield, Grant Williams, got Coach Smith, Steve Smith from Oak Hill, Ron Mercer, Dante Jones will be on, Alex Renfro will be on, Alicia Clark, Crystal Dangerfield. I'm gonna get the trainer segment where I get Skill Wing on, Jamal on, Coach Boogs. We're gonna get Adrian on. The list is big, man. It's some good things to look forward to. Coming down the line, coming down the pipe. If you've been going over to the 615 runs, get at my guy, Nakia's Dokes. Give. These are his smoothies and juices, guide and inspire vibrating energy. Check him out. Go follow him you can follow him on Instagram and hit him up immediately. Get in touch with him. He'll drop the smoothies off to you. You know what I mean? This is 1308 _ for the number 4 EVA ever. So Nakia's Dokes, 1308 forever. Next time I'm gonna have it on the screen for you where you can see it, and then we'll go from there. So I don't know if you can see it, but go get that. Go follow my boy, Nakia's Dokes, man. Some great stuff. Get over there, man. Check out the 615 runs. I don't know if they open gym to it or whatever, but on Saturdays, check it out. Keep your ear close to the street and check that out. One more last thing, the sleigh ride. Journey of a Legend, man. It's complete. It's going down. The audio book will be with it. Stay tuned. It's all love, man. Just look out for it. Support who supports you. And the Boom Boom Room shirts will be ready this week, which should go on sale next week. So DM me, get in the DMs. Look for the Boom Boom Room shirts. And I'll be at a gym near you, man. I appreciate all the love. And guess what? There's only one way to go out of here.
It's superstar life, and I'm front page news. I'm ready to go for swag. E-man too, number man chunks. This for money.
Wait a minute.
They say I'm honorary.
Wait a minute. Let me come back on to see my boy AR just did it for me. That's what I was looking for. 1308 _ forever. Get at him. Get at him. Let me bring that back up on the screen because I knew my boy was going to come through for me. There you go, AR. See, that's a point guard for you. Come through. Come through right there. There it is. Y'all get at him, man. The kids' Dokes, man. Some great smooth. I'm going to have one on here. We're going to end every show by drinking one because he got the watermelon and something going on, man. It looks so refreshing, man. It's crazy. But that's it, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. All love. Now let's try this again. Let's go out. Let's go out the right way, y'all. Here we go. Boop. Peace.
It's the superstar life, and I'm front page news. I'm ready to go for swag. E-man too, number man chunks. This is money, dude. They say I'm